Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for watching us. We're here another episode 11. Um, Thank you for all the new subscribers. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share the content. We're excited. We're excited. Like we can wait for UFC 316,
Very.
and we are the MMA brothers.
The MMA brothers.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Welcome to the best podcast around the world, MMA Brothers.
All right, so we're here another episode. We're episode 11. I hope everybody had a wonderful 2 weeks without us.
Thank God.
We hear another episode. We saw that we got more followers on the social media. Thank you for the supports. Also, we had to congrats to Brandon for the new baby, for the new MMA baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tú estás descontrolado y el pipí haciéndote la guerra, el pipí dominándote, el pipí controlándote.
Thank you.
Elia, right? That's the name?
Elijah.
Eli.
Yeah.
Manny.
That's
of course.
Eli. Yeah. Exactly.
He's gonna be a New Giants fan, of course.
Yeah. No.
All right. With all that said, let's get ready with this. I'm excited for UFC 316. I said it so fucking Hispanic. 3. 3.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
316. Are you excited for this pay-per-view?
I am. I can't wait. We've been having all these other, all this other crap showing, all these other fight cards. I'm ready for 316.
I'm ready.
You know, my favorite fighter's going to be on there.
Yep.
Kevin Holland.
Yep.
You know, my favorite fighter I like to talk shit about. So let's go.
And of course, you're gonna make some videos and we're gonna post in all social medias, baby. Shorts, TikToks,
right.
everywhere.
That's it.
All right, let's do this. By the way, I'm gonna stand a little bit on the main event. I'm gonna do my prediction for what I saw during the videos I'll be watching of Sugasean. All right, let's go with the first fight. Quillan S versus Yanal A. You want me to go first on this one?
Okay. Yeah, you go first this time.
All right, on this one, all day Quillan money line. That's my one of the picks that I would put on my parlay. This guy is coming up. I told Brandon a few months ago that he's gonna be a problem in the UFC. He's showing up his debut on Australia. He's A1. He don't have the pressure that he's undefeated. Probably like in the next 2 more fights, he's gonna be top 15. So I would go money line Australia. Yanal, he's a great fighter, but I don't see him winning this guy. No chance. Zero.
Yeah. I'm going the same way with
Oh my
what
God.
you're saying. I think, well, I'm going Quillan because, like you said in the Australian fight card, he knocked out that Indian guy in like not even a minute.
Yep.
Even though it's probably considered a late stoppage, but I think his hands are going to be a lot quicker, and I think he's just going to be a little stronger on the stand-up game than y'all know. And I think he's also got, from what I could see, he's also got some submissions and some grappling, also takedowns and top game
Yep.
pressure and stuff like that. So I'm going Quillan all the way, money line.
Yeah. I don't even gonna pick no fucking rounds, nothing. I'm just gonna pick money line, Quillan or Quillan. I don't know how the
Yes.
fuck he's fucking say
This is a country where we speak English.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
his name.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with the next fight. Jeka Saragi versus Joosang Yoo. You want to go first on this one?
Yeah. I'm going the Indonesian guy, Jeka. Uh, I just think, I think he's fought before in the UFC a few times, maybe once or twice. And, it ain't got much on him, but his KO percentage, he be knocking people out from what I can see. So let's go Chico money line. I might not even bet on this fight, actually, but I got Chico winning. I don't
Uh,
know too much about him, but I got him winning.
I know a little bit of Jeka, but I would go with the opposite way. I would go with Joosang Yoo. Um, for what I saw, the fight that I saw for him, this one is gonna be his UFC debut. I go with him,
Hmm.
but that's not gonna be my pick on my parlay. I recommend to put under 2.5 rounds because Jeka is gonna look for that KO. Joosang, um, take a look on some videos. They're similar fighters. He's always looking for the KO or just to massacre the opponent on the floor. Um, that's my pick under 2.5 rounds for this fight.
Good pick.
Let's go with the next fight. Arianna da Silva versus Wang C, aka the Joker. Um,
Oh,
you want me to go first on this one?
yeah, yeah. You go first. You know me.
All right, on this one I go with Joker all day. Ariana, I think she's coming from 3 L's in a row, something like that. I will go with Joker. She's nasty, bro. I went against her on her last fight, and she told me, "This, you see, that happened when you got against me." She's a monster. I would, I would pick on my parlay, victory method by KO, by one or any of them. You can put that. Like any of them can fuck you up by KO.
Yeah.
But I would go with one KO on this one.
You know. Yeah. I'm going same. Same. I actually haven't seen any of these people fight, so uh, let's say from what I can read, she's got some good stand up,
Yep.
and she don't really get hit a lot. And then her grappling's good also. Takedown accuracy, 75%, and
Hmm.
she gets almost 2 takedowns of fight. She's gonna be top 15 uh
Soon. Really
next
soon.
next yeah, soon. Really soon. She's gonna take that number 13 spot and she's gonna be number 13. So Leah, let's go Wayne Kong.
All right, let's go with the next fight. Well, this one, we just realized that it's going to be another person. It's supposed to be Kyle Williams versus Uros Medic. But right now, we just realized that he's going to fight which one was the person?
Andres
Gust-
Gustafson
yeah,
or
Andreas
something like that.
Gustafsson. Uh, I had no fucking idea. Andreas Gustafsson. I would go money line, Carol Williams, or uh,
I say under 2.5 because
yeah,
he can knock you
yeah,
out. He's a
yeah.
knockout artist.
That's gonna be your pick.
Yeah. Yeah. Chaos Williams. I say under money line and under 2.5 rounds
Yeah, I think
because I
that's.
don't see him wrestling.
I mean, on that one, yeah, I would said that. I would said that too. Under 2.5.
Yeah, yeah, because last fight he fought Gabriel Bonfim and Gabriel caught him, put him
Yeah.
to sleep. So I don't see him trying to take him down. I see him trying to stand up, or if he does take him down, shoot in for a mean double leg and just slam him and try to get the mount to take TKO him. But yeah, Chaos Williams.
All right, let's go with the next one. Sergi Spivak versus Waldo Cortez. You want to go first on this
Oh,
one?
yeah.
All
I'll
right.
go on this one.
All right.
There's going to be a new number 7 ranked heavyweight, and that's going to be Waldo Cortez.
Yep.
This man, he's a mean striker. He's a boxer. He's got good boxing, good hands, and he's a wrestler. And yes, he's had some boring fights. Using his wrestling and all that stuff, but he's also had good fights, KOing the hell out of people. He just knocked out Ryan Spann.
Yep.
Knocked him out silly. So you know, and Sergey, he's a good wrestler too. All his wins are by either submission or he'll take you down to the ground, mount you, and ground and pound. But I see Waldo's wrestling defense, like defending all his takedowns, and I see it starting up standing and him landing like maybe a big old right hand and maybe even KO and Sergey. But the only thing Waldo needs to watch out for is arm bars and submission attempts. But I got Waldo winning money line, and I can see this fight maybe. You know what? I'm gonna say inside the distance, meaning even if Sergey finishes him or Waldo finishes him, you're winning money. Just
Yep.
say fight won't go the distance. So yeah, that's my pick. Money line Waldo though.
All right. My pick. While I was doing my research before everything, everybody know that I would go with Waldo. I don't know if it was episode 2, 3, or 4 when we start that Waldo fought with Span, and I went with Waldo, and you guys told me that I was crazy. But I'm going with my Dominican people, baby, Dominicano, Juca Romo, coño. Um, I would pick KO or submission by any of these guys. That will be my pick on my
Yes.
parlay. That I think that's a
Yeah.
smart pick that that you can pick for this fight because don't forget Sergey, he's a great fighter.
He's a yes.
You can see here that 40% of his fights, 45, 41 are is by KO, TKO, or submission is that, and that one is 47%. Waldo is not a great submission guy, so that's what I recommend that one. You can get like with a lucky shot of Waldo, he can get that one. Sergey the same thing, or Sergey he can submit it
Yes.
because
That's why a great
Sergey only has like 12% of uh victory by decision. You want to say something?
Right. So, yeah, my bad. I ain't trying to interrupt you.
No, it's
So
okay. It's okay.
that's
It's
why
okay.
it would be a good decision to say, fight won't go the distance,
Yeah.
inside the distance for both of them, because both of these guys are finishers.
And if it goes to the distance, I will be surprised, bro. Like it will,
Yes,
like I will be in shock.
exactly.
All right, let's go with the next fight. Another fight that got canceled, change. Your boy Johnny Walker.
Oh man, Mr. Stanky Leg himself.
Who is fighting now?
Uh, who is he fighting? Brinson Ribeiro?
Ribeiro.
Ribeiro?
Yeah, Ribeiro.
Yeah.
But for what
So,
I'm looking right now on Twitter, and they said that Johnny Walker will fight with Ming Jansen on August 23rd on Shanghai Indoor Stadium.
yeah, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out on that fight.
So Johnny Walker is out for this fight.
Yes,
Oh, that's why.
yeah. And then he's so as a Matt, he's fighting this other guy, this other Brazilian, Brinson Ribeiro, and that man ain't got no chin. So as a Matt, he's got some hands. He just knocked out Alonzo Metafield. I mean, he's been KOing a bunch of people. So I got this is going to be an easy fight. Easy prediction. Easy prediction. Azamat, money line, and prop bet. Sprinkle a little bit of KO action. Sprinkle it on there. You know, put a little bit of money on KO because it's going to be a stand up fight. And my man Azamat's going to put them hands on Ribeiro. So let's go with that.
And I just saw here on Twitter that Roman Delise will fight with Anthony Hernandez in UFC 109 August 9.
Yeah, that's
That
that's gonna be a
that would be a
that's
good
gonna be a
fight.
good fight.
Yep.
Yeah,
And your
it's good.
boy Charles Johnson, it will fight
Oh
with Lonier Kavanagh on August 23rd in UFC Shanghai. That will be an early one.
yeah, damn. Charles Johnson, he did me wrong in that last fight. Hey. My man starts out real slow. I don't understand it. I feel like I could beat him because he don't even throw a punch at the beginning of his fights. I feel like
and
I could go in there and knock him out.
and I just got another breaking news. Walter Walker versus Kennedy on Seoul on UFC Nashville on July 12th.
That's gonna be a good fight. Only thing Kennedy has to worry about in that fight is heel hooks.
Yep.
Because my man Walter Walker, he be catching people with them heel hooks.
Well, on this fight, to continue with this fight, Johnny Walker is out, so I would pick Asmat. I don't know anything about the other guy, so I pick Asmat money line, or I have no idea. It's not gonna be my parlay anyway, but
Oh,
because
that would be a good parlay because as a man, he's a fucking animal.
I mean, anyway, if it was Johnny Walker, I pick Asmat by KO because I know Johnny Walker is gonna lose by
Yeah,
KO
my
or
man.
decision.
Yeah, my man. Every time he gets knocked out, he looks funny as hell. He's like,
All right, let's go with the next fight.
ooh, my little brother.
The next fight is gonna be Bruno Silva versus Joshua, aka Brandon Ben. That's Brandon's twin brother.
That's it. Yeah.
If you put a picture of both of them on ChatGPT will tell you I can do this mix because you sending me the picture of the same person. Uh, so on this one, I pick Joshua Band. Money line, Joshua Band. Like I haven't decided which one is gonna be my pick, but for sure this fight is gonna be on my parlay. I pick money line, Joshua, or victory method KO decision by any of them. Because don't fall asleep on
Yeah.
Bruno Silva.
Yeah. I can see that. Well, you already know who I'm gonna pick. I'm picking Josh Van.
Of course, your twin
Um,
brother.
yeah, yeah. Uh, he's making it through the rankings right now. You know, he's gonna be number 12. Before you know it, he'll fight for the title. My man's got good hands. His boxing's on point. He's sharp. Great takedown defense. Because his last guy, that Japanese or whatever the hell that guy was, that Asian dude, he tried to take down Joshua Van the whole entire time, and that's all he's got. Joshua Van stuffed every one of them.
Yep.
So Joshua Van, I could see them going, being like striking it out. So like my man said, uh, money line, Josh Van, and sprinkle a little bit of action on a prop bet. I would say it go to a decision. I
I
would say it go to a
I
decision
I,
because
I pick KO or decision. Sorry for interrupting you. Just
yeah,
because probably Joshua can get a KO and they give you more money.
yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Actually, there's a pick on ESPN Bet or whatever it is that you can pick Josh Van by KO or decision.
Yep.
That would be the best bet for a prop bet. You're making money on that. So Josh Van, prop bet, KO, or a decision. Let's go.
All right, let's go with the next fight. Ooh,
Ooh, main card.
ooh, main card. The next fight it will be Vicente Luque versus Brando's best friend Kevin motherfucker Holland. You want me to go first on this one because I know you got a lot holding
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah. You
Kevin.
go first on this.
I know you got a lot with Kevin
Yeah,
holding that shit.
yeah, yeah.
My pick it will be my Latino pick Vicente Luque. I know a lot of people think that he's Brazilian. That motherfucker is Chilean too. He speak better Spanish than me. Uh, I pick moneyline Vicente Luque or Vicente Luque by KO submission.
Yes. Yes.
Like
This fight ain't going.
like Brandon said, also what any of the betting app that you use, you have the option that you can pick the fighter by KO decision or any victory method, or you can
Yeah,
pick that submission or KO by any of them in the whole entire fight. So
yeah,
that one it will be mine. Money line Vicente Luque or Vicente Luque KO or a submission. Go
yeah.
ahead with this one.
Okay. I feel like this is like crazy as hell. These betting people, or these people that create the bets and the props and the odds, the odd makers. I think they're crazy. They're putting Kevin Holland as the favorite. Vicente Luca just fucking defeated Thimba, The Rock's best friend, Thimba, whatever the fuck his name is, in 52 seconds. Dropped him and then put him to sleep with the anaconda choke. And you're making him as the underdog? That's a good underdog pick to pick.
Yep.
Vicente Luca, money line. You're going to be making some money. Kevin Holland, I still believe, like I said before, I still believe this. He don't listen to his coaches. That fight with Gunnar Nelson, okay, he caught him with a fucking big ass shot in the first round, but Gunnar Nelson was still looking good. He mounted Kevin Holland. I mean, Kevin Holland couldn't even finish a guy that's been out of action for 2 years. For 2 years, he couldn't even finish him. You know, and Gunnar Nelson was still taking this man down. He was still in it. He was still taking him down. Vicente Luca, if he hits you, you're going out. You're going to sleep. I mean, look at his wins. He's all his losses are to top 10 competitors. He knocked out Bilal Muhammad. He knocked out all these guys. He submitted Tyrone Woodley after Tyrone lost his title. I mean, Kevin Holland, he don't listen. He wants to talk in the middle of a fight. And you know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, he ain't really fucking in it. He wants to talk about 45-70 or whatever the fuck, and then now he wants to go for the titles. Now he says on a interview, I want to be a champion now. Okay, whatever. Vicente Luca
Oh,
inside the distance. He could win by submission. He could win by KO. It ain't going to decision because both of them could. Kevin Holland could knock him out of nowhere, but I don't see it happen. Vicente Luca needs to look like, or Luque or whatever his name is, he needs to look like Jack Maddalena and box the hell out of him. Box the hell out of him. Because when you put pressure on Kevin Holland, he ain't good. So
nope.
Vicente Luca, money line, prop bet, sprinkling some inside the distance, you know, because, it's going to be a finish.
All right, let's go with the next one.
That's my rant. Oh.
Sorry, I was sick, the whole week. Let's go with the next one. The guy that robbed Aldo. Mario Bautista versus I don't know if I'm gonna say it right. Patchy?
Huh?
Patchy.
Yeah,
Patchy
Patchy
mix.
Mix. He's coming to make his UFC debut. He's coming for Bellator. Um, I'm not a big fan of this fight. I would go with Patchy because I don't want to see
Oh,
Mario
thank God.
Bautista winning. Mario Bautista for me he's boring as fuck. People talk shit about
He is
Bilal.
boring.
Like people talk shit about Bilal, but Bilal demonstrated on his last fight that it's not about only wrestler. He got hands too. Mario Bautista
Yeah.
doesn't have shit at all. Nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Nada. Nada.
He's nothing.
Like he grabbed Jose Aldo his last fight in Miami and they were doing shit. They were the whole time holding on the floor, doing nothing, and he didn't have no intention to kill Aldo in the whole fight. And that's why the whole crowd booed on him. And I hope Patchy can fuck him up or win him by decision because I don't want to see this guy in a tough fight, bro. I don't want to see this guy at all, to be honest.
No,
Like for me,
me
fighters
neither.
like this, a piece of shit. Like at least you can be
Yep.
a great wrestler. All right, I don't have no problem with that. But at least show me that you want to kill the guy, that you want to win. He was there on that pay per view,
Yeah.
chilling, holding Aldo, doing shit. So my pick of this one, on this one, I hope Patchy can control this guy, making some shots, and it will go by decision. It will go to distance.
Yeah.
So my pick on this one's gonna be part of my parlay. This one's gonna go to distance.
All right. Let me tell you something. Everything you said was correct. Mario Batista, your top 10 spot is going away. My man Patchy Mix, he's he's great. I mean, he's a good fighter. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. My man, he's got great striking. Patchy Mix is the total package of an MMA fighter. He trains at Extreme Couture with my boy, Sean Strickland. Yeah. And I just think Patchy, I mean, I could see him submitting Mario Batista. I could see him rear neck choking that man, putting him to sleep.
I don't see him doing that. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna go. Remember, it's coming up to another league.
Yeah. The only thing I can see Mario Batista doing to win this fight is holding him up against the cage and holding him down on the floor. But I think Patchy Mix is just, I've seen his fights. I think he's another level. And I think he's going to come in here and get Mario Batista out of there and become the number 10 ranked bantamweight and move his way up because he's won the title in Bellator PFL. He's defended it. I think he's going to be another just a lighter weight, obviously. Rainer, the Ritter. I think he's just going to come in there and fucking demolish people. But I think I definitely pick Patchy Mix to win this fight. I'm going Patchy.
All right.
I like this fight coming up.
Oh
It's going to be
yeah,
a good fight.
yeah. The next fight, Kelvin Gastelum versus Joy Pfeiffer. You want to go first on this one?
Yeah. Let's say this. Joe Pfeiffer. They call him body bags for a reason. My man has power in them hands, and he's going to keep this fight standing. Only thing he needs to worry about is the takedowns. He needs to just take his time because in his one only loss in the UFC was to Jack Hermanson, and the only reason why he lost that fight is because he tired out in the third round. I believe it was the third round, and uh, Jack Hermanson was taking him down and controlling him on the ground. So only thing Joe Pfeiffer needs to do to worry about this fight is Kelvin Gastelum's takedowns. He needs to circle away every takedown. He doesn't need to get grabbed. Kelvin Gastelum, he's got all right hands, but my man's stamina, his cardio, he eats too many cheeseburgers. I like cheeseburgers, but I'm not an MMA fighter. Uh, you gotta train like an MMA fighter. That's why I'm not going Kelvin. His last fight, he was fucking 10 pounds overweight or 20 pounds overweight against D-Rod. Yeah, he won that fight. So Joe Pfeiffer, I'm gonna say inside the distance, either decision or not inside the distance, decision or KO. Joe Pfeiffer. It's a 3-round fight. It's not a 5-round fight. I think his stamina is going to be good enough to make it in 3 rounds. And I think that if he loses a round, it will be the 3rd round. But I'm going Joe Pfeiffer.
So you just showed me that you got something against fat people. That's racist. It's okay. I'm fat. Fuck you. But on this one, I go with Calvin Gastelum
Oh my god.
by decision or submission. Don't forget that. You know,
Right.
like I can't wait for next Saturday. Probably this fight is gonna be around 10:30, 11. I hope you still awake and you can tell your newborn, said, damn, this motherfucker got me. With all that said, Gastelum, no money line, but Gastelum by
Over.
decision or submission.
Yeah.
If it was 5 rounds, I'm not gonna pick Gastelum at all. Hell no.
Yeah.
But I respect Joe Pfeiffer. For me, he's gonna be probably. If he wins this fight, he probably in the next, probably in his 3rd fight, he's gonna be fighting for the title. If he continued the way that he's
Well,
doing it,
yeah.
but if he lost this fight, I would send you a cheeseburger to your house with the name of Kelvin on the top because I see Kelvin winning. He's a veteran on this shit. I wasn't a big fan of Kelvin, but I see this guy winning by decision or submission.
Could happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything.
All right, let's go with next fight, the co-main event, baby. Bro, to be honest, I'm more excited for this fight than the main card. Because I know these motherfuckers, they hate each other so much.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so the next fight will be Juliana Pena versus Kayla Harrison. You want to go first on this one?
No, you go first. You go first.
All right. Kayla, however you say her fucking name. Uh, she's a monster, bro. She's a beast. Um, I think she's minus 400 something. She's super favorite on this fight. The
I
grappling,
see.
you know, she's a great wrestler. I think she was
Olympic.
Olympic medal with the Team USA. She has a 100% of takedown defense, bro. I never seen that shit in my life.
Yeah.
She land 4.8 per minute, and she has sub only 1.1. And Juliana Pena, everybody has to respect the champion. She's I think she's plus 455. I don't know, bro. On this one, I know Kayla, she's a monster. She's coming to get the title, but I'm going with Juliana Pena. Uh, don't forget, she's the champion for a reason. She beat the one that
Nunez.
she's the GOAT for me on the women's MMA, Amanda Nunes. So I would pick Juliana Pena by decision. Yeah, that would be my pick. Juliana Pena by decision. I don't want to take a risk and say like KO something like that. I don't see Juliana Pena winning by submission on the floor to Kayla. Probably Juliana is gonna like try to put Kayla against the
Take her
fence.
down. Hold
Take
her
it.
up.
No, don't like.
Yeah, yeah.
If Juliana Pena took it down, Kayla, she's gonna love this fight.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I see winning Juliana by like nice, KO or control of the whole fight with a nice jab. Make it look bad to Kayla. Put Kayla a little bit frustrated and after the third round, see that she's chilling. Because Kayla is gonna be in a 5-round fight. I never see him in a 5-round fight. So I want to see her stamina. And remember, it's not only the stamina, the power, all that, the mind. If your mind is fucked up, if you see that she's fucking me up the first 2 rounds, we're in the third one. I don't know if I win this one. Her mind, she's gonna go crazy, and that's the time. That's the moment that Juliana can take the fight and make it a boring fight and win it by decision.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I see Juliana just talking all that shit, you know, And what Amanda Nunez, I should have fought Amanda Nunez, Nina Nunez, blah 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 blah. You're fighting Kayla Harrison. Focus on that fight. I think Kayla's gonna fucking just demolish Juliana Pena. I think Kayla Harrison, she's she's the wrestler of Amanda Nunez. I think Kayla Harrison, only thing Juliana Pena needs to worry about. Kayla Harrison's going for a takedown. You better circle away. You better stuff it. But I just think Kayla Harrison, I think no gloves are going to be tapping in this fight. I think these two women are going to go out there and just throw the, you know, throw the hands a little bit. I'm going to do it like a little girl. But I think Kayla Harrison is going to take this fight to the ground, and I could see her winning by submission. I think Kayla Harrison is going to get this. I'm going to say Kayla Harrison, winner by decision or submission, because she ran through Holly Holmes. She running through everybody. She only got one loss, and I don't know who that is, but it's 18-1. Juliana Pena, she got demolished in the rematch by Amanda Nunez, and she wants to fight her again. She worrying about that fight. Don't worry about that fight, because even if you get that fight one more time, you're gonna get demolished again. You didn't even look that good against that Raquel for the title. You didn't look that good. So don't be worrying about all these other fights. Worry about the fight that you got going on right in front of you, and you need to, because this girl right here, she gonna put the mollywop on you, slam your head down, take that back, and put in that submission. So let's go, Kayla. Let's go.
Anything can happen, like you said in the last fight. Anything can happen.
Mhm.
I will go with the champion. That always the champion got some advantage on this kind of fights.
They do
If
it.
we
They
go,
definitely go
if they go
decision.
to decision, um, or that if you're like Anchor Life, that you make Pereira look super bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with the main event, baby. Merab Dabashvili versus Sean Suga O'Malley, baby.
Oh my God.
Let's go,
Put that
baby.
shirt away.
The fuck up.
Put it away.
Fuck up.
Jesus Christ. Sean, damn.
Suck my dick.
I
You want to go first on this one?
think Sean O'Malley might like that. Oh.
Mm, negative, Ghost Rider. You want to
Let's
go?
go.
You want to go first on this one?
Yeah, I'll go first on this one. I'm going to talk
All
a little
right.
shit.
All right.
All right. Sean O'Malley, he's a good fighter and everything. He's a good counter boxer, you know, great counter boxer, great strikes. He's got some, when he's taken down, he fights on the ground, like on bottom position to get up. He'll throw up some submissions or whatever, but I can't do it like, I ain't going to even talk about his personal life because he's a weirdo. But Merab, he to me is just like the law, but he's on another level with his wrestling. I mean, Merab out wrestled Henry Cejudo, gold medalist in the Olympics. Out wrestled Sambo fighter Peter Yan. I didn't think he was going to win that fight. He even out wrestled my man Sean O'Malley. He was dominating that fight. Yes, Sean O'Malley, like in the later rounds, caught him with some good shots, good body shots. Great body shots that almost stopped him, but it didn't. I got Merab winning by decision. just from his wrestling. He ain't gonna stand up with Sean O'Malley. He ain't gonna do it. If he does stand up with him, he's gonna throw a wild haymaker, shoot in for a takedown, shoot in for a fast double leg, or shoot in for a takedown, then reverse to the back, and then put him on his ass. You know, uh, that's the only way I see Merab winning. You know, I see him maybe catching him with some little teak hits to the leg or whatever. Maybe hit him with a little jab or whatever. Maybe like in the pocket, maybe hit him with like one punch, but I wouldn't stand up with Sean O'Malley if I had the wrestling like Merab. So Merab, wrestle, switch it up a bit, strike, wrestle, go for a submission. I'm going Merab. Fight won't go the distance. We're going decision. Uh, you go ahead. I already know who you're gonna pick, but you go ahead.
All right. Let me tell you something before, respectfully.
Patrick, can you shut the fuck up?
I don't give a fuck about everything that you said because for the videos that I was watching of Sugasean, he's training to be more something that I didn't see in the first fight. I see Merab be on his ass the whole fight, and Sean, he didn't see no answer. I didn't see no answer, Sugar. So for what I see, Sugar is working on his cardio. I saw him more intense. I know I respect Merab. I love Merab. For me, like they called him the machine for a reason. I would pick my personal pick. My personal pick. I always say my personal pick, and the pick that the people needs to pick on this fight. My personal pick, it will be O'Malley. They go at a distance. O'Malley wins, or TKO. Because that last round, when I see those body shots of Sugasean and Merab, didn't expect that. I know that's
Oh
what
yeah, it was slowing him down.
that I know that's the first thing that Sean is gonna do in the first two rounds. He's gonna start throwing those body shots to see if he can control a little bit more Merab and slow it down. He's sensitive. Uh, that's my pick. Sugasean by decision or TKO. And the one that I recommend to everybody, this fight is gonna go to distance or I don't. To be honest, I don't see this fight going to distance. But if it goes, it's because Merab controlled the whole fight.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have a feeling that something's gonna happen. Maybe Merab is gonna show everybody that that he got hands too. I know he has. He
Yeah.
has hands. So probably KO by Merab because everybody knows that Sean, uh, he can get fucked up too.
Mm-hmm.
So I pick
I,
Merab. That I recommend to the people: Merab by KO or under 4.5 rounds.
good. Yeah, yeah,
That's what I recommend. Like that's without the shirt,
yeah.
you know. You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
Sugasean, baby.
Yeah, Sugasean.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get his
Colorful
title,
hair.
bro. He's gonna get his title.
Yeah,
He was
yeah. He
out. He
gonna get
was out.
slapped.
He was off of social media. He was off of alcohol, doing drugs. He was focused on this fight with no masturbate. Something that you
Yeah.
don't know how to stop, Brandon. Please stop.
Oh,
So I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Something tell me that he's gonna win this fight. That he's coming for that title. He's gonna get it, and he's gonna tell to all the people that they're saying, oh yeah, he got the title shot because he's Daniel's White favorite. He's a favorite for a reason. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
and I think he's plus 260.
Yeah.
If I was,
Now that odds is kind of like a little too far to me. I think he should be like plus 100 or something like that, a little closer, because he did at that last round. He could have finished Merab with those body shots. And like I said, I agree with you fully. Sean O'Malley needs to come out there, kind of trick him with the jab, and then go to the body. Trick him with the jab, go to the body. He don't need to throw kicks because as soon as he throws a kick, Merab's taking him down and controlling him on the ground.
yeah.
So if he throws a kick, he's fucked. But yeah,
Let's see what happened. We all just said we just finished this episode. Thank you for watching us. I hope we can see Brandon soon, and because he's on daddy duties right now. You guys gonna see more shorts of Brandon and me. Next week, I will put my shorts about the fight pick with Jits, the episode that I always make. When it's only pay-per-view, remember. Only pay-per-view, I pick with Jits. Uh, I would put probably the same decision that I would send in a small video so you guys can see it. Brandon would post his shorts. Brandon, see you soon. I hope
see you
everything is.
soon. Hey, one more thing.
Yeah, tell me.
Fuck Kevin Holland. Fuck him. He's going down.
Come on,
He's
bro.
going down.
Like Brandon said,
Kevin, are you watching this? If you're watching this, you know how I feel. Give a shout out. Give a shout out.
hey Sam,
Woo.
here's the guy that you need to go for, Kevin. I will post this part. Kevin, uh, he wanna he wanna fight with you. So go for him.
Yeah,
Talk him up.
check your boy.
If you give me 1K, I give you his address.
My nigga.
Yeah,
See you
check your
guys on the
boy.
next
I got
one.
4572. Oh,
Hey, he's the one. He's the one. $1,000 and you got the address, Kevin. All right, we're all set. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching us. This is MMA Brothers. Peace. God bless you. God bless MMA.
later.